that's what's particularly nice is the restarting. You go.
Yeah. The iteration just little bark.
Right. What can we see on this one? Or do we not know? Right. Yeah, because it makes everything nicer. Right, where are we going, boss?
Down here, turn left at the next road.
Down there and then.
But we might be going back along there. We'll go back that way.
Oh, it's in gently.
It's tight.
It's very, very tight.
You're never going to make that. Carry on down there. Go on then.
Just do a little. And then we do a.
It's pull over.
It is over there.
Yes.
Somewhere there it is.
Yeah, keep going. And stop and then go up on the back on the gravel. This is the most fun situation you possibly want when you're driving a car for the first time, is traffic giving you a pincer movement from either side.
It's just.
Oh, she didn't look happy about that at all.
That makes it all the better.
Yeah.
And now I can't see anything coming out of
It's
here.
alright, we'll pull out slowly and I'll scream in terror if anything's coming.
It's fairly wide. Bump, 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 bump.
This is my friend Laurie.
Hi.
He's got the dubious distinction of being the first person I've put in the driver's seat beyond myself. And the purpose of this particular video is to give you his opinion on the car, rather than just listening to me telling you how great it is. So you're going to listen to Laurie telling you how great it is instead. Now, Laurie's driving experience is somewhat different to mine.
That was gentle.
What's the fastest thing you've driven before this, Laurie?
Oh god. That's a good question. I'd hate to say my 106, but probably
106. With what engine?
1 litre. Little. That probably goes faster than the other vehicle. My other vehicle's a bit slower.
Tell us about your other vehicle, Laurie.
I've got a 1981 Dennis Fire engine with a 8.8 litre V8 diesel in it, which makes a very nice noise. Not quite this. It's a different experience entirely to this. This is entertaining in a whole different way. It's weird though, because it's a lot smaller, but it feels, because you're so low down, you feel almost as wide as you do in the truck.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah, they're not narrow cars by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, you do feel very close to the road. Indeed.
lots of it's been slow, so like tractors, fire engines, stuff like that. That's all been.
Steam engines.
Steam engines, they don't go particularly fast either. Not bad, not on the road either. I had you unload one the other day. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it doesn't sound well. So basically, he's used to shoveling coal in the furnace when he wanted to go faster.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's a good noise. I want more of that noise.
Well, the easiest way to get that is basically when you come out, so if there's a 30 limit coming up, when you get out the 30 limit, what you do is you put your window down, you drop it to third, and you give it some. Now, we are running it in, you can change up at about 5 and a bit thousand. And if you've done it right, you'll get a crack out of the exhaust.
You say crack sound a bad noise to be getting out of a brand new.
No, it's like a whip crack, like a whip crack.
A sonic boom crack.
Yeah, it's kind of...
You kind of feel slightly like a fighter pilot. That's kind of the only thing I can...
Okay, no, it's interesting, isn't it? There are a few car makers out there who sort of take the fighter pilot thing like pretty seriously. I mean, the current Lamborghini, like to start it, you can lift up the little switch and to press the button. That's
kind of cool, but also kind of excessive.
It's very much a gimmicky thing.
I tend to be against gimmicky things in principle, but
yeah,
it feels like kind of a beast. That's almost what it is. It's like trying to ride a wolf or something. It's like something could do the job, but you feel like it's going to turn savage and eat you at any moment.
No, this is a pussycat. This is an easy car to drive.
just it's the noise. I don't feel like it's about to lose control of it.
Oh yeah, the noise is
But
feral.
the noise of it, you're just like, any minute now, it's going to turn around and go, no.
Yeah, the noise is just something else.
We got the magic noise making button on. That's 40. So don't dear straight here anytime soon.
We'll be in a bit. He's got his one.
Just do that.
You can do that as well.
Such a good noise. See, it's a much nice noise, based on my truck, which makes a kind of equal amount of loud noise.
Very industrial.
It's very industrial and very just noise. This is nicely tuned to be very pleasant, whereas you get my truck above 30 and suddenly you're just like, what? Not because it's hugely pleasant. It's very pleasant when it's just idling, going kodonk, kodonk, kodonk. But
yeah, you got this very little sound ending here as well. I can see the
it.
coming there. So basically, you want to wind the window down, and you want the third is what you want, and you might even want to like just slow down a tiny bit.
I've seen the guy by me like, we'll just
give it third.
It already sounds nice. Just
You take a firm grip of the wheel, and then when you hit those, just give it some.
hello, Mister, getting close behind me.
Yeah, the little Ford's getting bored. Anyone instantly into a 5-year-old.
Just brilliant. That's such an absolutely wonderful noise. I just it's like singing.
Yeah, it's got quite a few different like tones to it depending on which bit of the rev range you're in. I mean, some cars I've driven, particularly the turbocharged ones, it's like the same noise all the time, but just more or less. Whereas this actually changes complete character as you work your way through. You know, it starts off pretty agricultural, so we're going to go just left down here. Landy. I tell you what to try as well. We make sure we get some like clear space behind us. When you get through this, get in a straight line and give the brakes a good down. Because if you're impressed with how fast it goes forwards, then you'll be incredibly impressed with how fast it retards.
Yes, that's just the thing, is see if it matches up to my truck, because that's one of the things my truck does do very well, and that's stop.
If I were a betting man, I would probably have my money on the Lotus. Call me crazy, but I would say the Lotus may stand a chance of outbreaking a 10 ton?
There's 7.65 without anything on it.
7.65 without any water, an average water tank?
4 tons.
4 tons. So, at 7.65 in its race configuration.
I don't know, it's a hard one, isn't it? It's a hard one. I imagine too, this should stop a lot better, if not there's possibly something wrong with it. But the first time I drove my truck, I almost took one of my mates who's a mechanic up to have a look at it, and the guy was selling it. I was like, I wonder what happens if I put on the brakes. And I almost threw him out the windscreen and saying there's the safety bar across the front of the windscreen that he didn't go out, and my mate who was in the back seats ended up in the front seats. So it does stop remarkably well.
I'll try it down here.
That's what I was just thinking, this looks good. So we'll do this.
You got some straight behind you.
And then behind, and bloody hell. That wasn't even foot to the floor. It's like, will it do anything?
Like the thing with it as well is that
it's stupid. It's wonderfully stupid.
one thing that Lotus do right, that some manufacturers do, is the brake pedal has got a lot of force but a lot of feel, and some companies, BMW are pretty bad for it actually, they over servo the brakes, so a fairly light touch results in pretty heavy braking, which is not particularly great, because when you're really on it you want to be able to modulate some braking power fairly effectively, especially if you're in less than ideal conditions. I mean, if it's a slippery or treacherous road, you don't want to be kind of stamping on the brakes, even if it's the electronics that are actually crunching.
It's just... With that noise, it just feels super, super powerful. I mean, it is super powerful, isn't it, really? I mean,
Yeah, it depends on by what standard you're judging it. It's sort of a middle ground kind of power territory. Yeah, it's not supercar power levels, but it's supercar noise.
it's certainly supercar noise. I suppose it's not that heavy either, is it? Yeah, but the power, am I dropping down here?
Straight on. So you should keep an eye over here because people will try and hear what you're
Oh,
getting.
okay. It's such a silly, wonderful thing. The only thing with it is, and as I stressed, that we have been very good and remained in the... Yeah, I'm just watching out for these guys that don't stand out.
Random ramblers.
We know how random ramblers are. You join?
Yeah. Oh, you tart. You tart.
Oh, that was the best bit of the whole journey. Oh, that was worth every penny we spent on it just for that.